Rattler fans, you are looking live inside Greehey Arena for this Saturday afternoon doubleheader. We begin with the ladies. It'll be the St. Mary's Rattlers at a perfect 6-0 in conference play, taking on McMurry University. David Tovar, Nolan Sempt with me. Nolan, we were talking about this in the pregame as we were testing out the equipment here and getting ready. And quickly before the ladies are introduced, you said last game against it was a little sloppy, and even according to Coach Martins. Do you expect your ladies here to pick it up?
Yeah, he was telling me before the game that he just really wants them to have their focus back and stop thinking too much about games. They're good. They know they're good. Let's get back to realizing that we are.
They're incredibly deep. So we see the 5 introduced, Felicia Jacobs, Liz Boyd. Up next, Jackie Edwards, scoring machine. We've been very impressed.
Very much so.
Rounded out at the 5:42, Bria Bell. And that's a And there we go. We got the 10 starting ladies on the floor.
Give you the starting lineup for the Warhawks here. Number 5, Rakita Thomas. Number 11, MJ Vickers. Number 14, Tori Salazar. Number 15, Keisha Collins. And number 20, Jamie Wilson.
Here we go with the tip-off between the ladies and the Warhawks. It'll be McMurry possession first. As they try to swing the ball around and get something quick. Nice up fake. McMurray still with it. Left side, good defense being played here by the Rattlers, able to force 5 seconds here on the shot clock remaining. Tough jumper. That one off the front iron, offensive board. And well, Nolan, that's something the Lady Rattlers have struggled with early on this season.
Very much
haven't been able to rebound, and that's kind of due to their height. We've talked about it almost ad nauseum. They start 3 guards, essentially. Boyd, Jacobs, and Edwards. And Woods. Here come the Rattlers. Their shot no good. Loose ball. Kiowa trying to hold on to it. It crosses the line and they're going to stay with it. Ball swing around here. Now Boyd left side. Kiowa over to Edwards. Woods for 3. That shot's good.
Beautiful shot by Jackie.
Way to kick off the game for Jackie Woods as her bucket is good. 3-2 the score here early on. Now McMurray with it. Left side, here is Keisha Collins. A lot of up fakes, a tough jumper, no good. Well defended there by Jacobs. Now the Rattlers on the run. Here comes Woods. Drops it off Boyd. Layup, no good. A lot of contact, no foul there.
Rebound by Rakita Thomas.
And now McMurray controlling here. The Rattlers have done a good job forcing some tough jumpers here early on. And a good shot there. That is Keisha Collins, 5'10" junior from Midland, Texas. And she gets the second bucket of the game for McMurray. Gives them a 1-point lead here, 4-3. Now Rattlers swing the ball around. Liz Boyd steps into this one. The three is good. And another three-pointer knocked down here by the Lady Rattlers, and they are trying to get rolling here from the outside as they lead it 6-4. A good pass. Not able to finish. Collins with it. Foul on Keough, and that'll send McMurray to the line. Nolan, we've seen some good defense being played by the Rattlers. On the other hand, McMurray allowing 2 3-pointers here early in the going.
Yeah, it seems like they're not letting the Rattlers get inside, so I mean that's one thing, but you got to realize we got shooters.
The Rattlers can definitely strike from the outside.
I mean, Felicia and Liz and Keough, they can all hit threes easily. You leave them any kind of room, they're going to hit it.
Definitely 4 of the 5, and then quickly Jacobs out and in comes Pullins. As both freebies are good.
Looks like number 12, Jaron Coing, will come into the game. 5'7" junior from Cisco, Texas.
Checking in for McMurray so early on. Both teams making some substitutions. Wood swings it over to Boyd. There's Wood, swung over. And that one's intercepted by Coing. And now McMurray on the fast break here. They're going to slow it down. Bit of a double dribble there. What do you think?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, maybe that's just
that one was definitely one.
And picks up her dribble here. McMurray still with it. Looking to launch from 3. Instead of going to pass it out. Here is MJ Vickers. Back down low, open. Smothering defense here by the Rattlers. Shot clock back down to 5 for McMurray. They got to launch one, and they do. That's a prayer, no good. Rebound for Boyd, but a foul over the back. It'll be on Vickers.
Just their first foul, first team foul.
So each team with 1 foul apiece. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. Stay with us. More upcoming. Rattlers Ustream Live. Welcome back, Rattler fans. 15:50 remaining in the first half. A tie ball game here. 2 3-pointers from the Rattlers. And some earned buckets from McMurray have us at a 6-all gridlock here from Bill Green on this Saturday afternoon. David Tovar, Nolan Seft with you. And Nolan, then we have the men coming up. Men on a 2-game skid. They were able to win against St. Edwards, and another one you can call a sloppy game. Not exactly the output the Rattlers wanted, but they got the win. And they were able to come up in the clutch.
Right. Got a foul underneath.
And it'll be an offensive foul on McMurray.
Number 20, Jamie Wilson.
So that'll be the second team foul on McMurray. Another steal here, and the Rattlers have to take care of the ball. They can't be turning over the ball. That's the second picked off possession by McMurry in about 3 possessions. Now we'll see some of the reserves coming in, Mariah Lee and Desi Elias. And Nolan, I really like Mariah Lee. She is presence down low, especially when you're missing a big O, a Catherine Galindo, who is out for the season. Mariah Lee has really stepped up, a transfer from Houston, really stepped up and can really get some points in the paint. And I hate to sound like a Spurs homer, but a lot of like DeJuan Blair. Good hands underneath.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely.
And can really, rebound the ball well and put the ball back.
Looks
That's
like
important for a team that struggles with rebounding.
Yeah, it looks like Desi Elias also came into the game.
Elias as well, and we've talked about her a lot this year. I would dare say all of us in this booth very impressed with her. We like her game a whole bunch. As another bucket is good. The 8-6 to score. Liz Boyd losing possession momentarily. Now Jackie Woods back to Boyd. That pass deflected. Nice pass. Mariah Lee up fake to the hole. Almost got that to go. Offensive board by Mo Pullins. A lot of contact. No good. That one is batted away by McMurray, and it'll stay with St. Mary's. Mariah Lee, and she draws the foul, and she'll head to the line for 2.
Looks like Claire Brufy came into the game for McMurray. 5'9" freshman from Lubbock, Texas. A homeschooled kid.
Yeah.
I'll be darned. Don't see that very often.
No, not very. I assume played some ball in the backyard, maybe in the driveway.
Well, there's a league. It's called THESA.
Yeah.
Texas Homeschool Educators Students something or other. I don't remember the rest of it. But we played them in basketball a few times. They're not bad.
Okay.
They got kids from all over though.
Highly interesting. I wonder how the change from homeschool to college life must be.
It's difficult. I got 2 cousins that are doing it right now.
Yeah. Some good insight, and a 3 is knocked down there. That's Darren Coing. And she gives McMurray a 5-point lead, and an improbable start here. The Rattlers a little slow out of the gates here. Desi Elias, that one batted, collected by Boyd. Woods steps over, jumper, that's good for
long 2.
a long 2. I was about to say 3, and I kind of called that shot before it went in. Nonetheless,
that's a good call by the ref there. Her foot was on the line.
oh, here it is, a good play here by Woods, all the way, going to take it coast to coast. And
How about that?
Has 7 of the Rattlers' first 10, and she brings the Lady Rattlers within 1. Rattlers pressing up a little bit. Non-conference game, right? It's a non-conference game. McMurray a provisional member, so it won't affect the Rattlers in the conference conference standings.
Yeah, but as the coach was telling me before the game, it's very important to the regional.
Indeed, and you don't want to drop one. And right now, the Rattlers in complete control of the Heartland Conference. And though, again, doesn't affect the standings as Mo Pullins gets one from the inside, the Lady Rattlers have their eye on hosting the tournament here in San Antonio inside Bill Green. And it's very important to the rankings and to the national rankings.
Here comes Desi Elias with the steal.
And all the way, Elias gets that one to go.
Right. All tied up at 14.
Desi Elias has been terrific. And just like that, gets her Rattlers all even at 14. Now here comes McMurray trying to answer her back, the Warhawks. Nice look there. Oh, a nice dish. Give all those there to Ashton Jones from Rakita Thomas. Nice dish.
I saw those two working out before the game. You'd swear they were siblings.
They definitely connected on that layup. Gives McMurry a 2-point lead. Now Liz Boyd, Mariah Lee on the perimeter. Don't really see her there often. There's Boyd driving. Elias. They're going to put that up, and foul is called. It will go against McMurray, and with that, will take us to another media timeout. 16-14 is the score. Rattlers trailing by 2 early on. Stay with us. Welcome back, Rattler fans. 11-17 remaining in the first half. Lady Rattlers taking on McMurray Warhawks. High atop the Bill Gree Arena. David Tovar, Nolan Seth with you. Special treat after the half. We'll have the returning Danielle Torres and the returning Joe Rodriguez on the broadcast. Always fun to listen to them. Our colleagues and staff just keeps growing, and that is
how about that?
And Lee gets this right back, all even at 16 apiece. Oh, that's an errant shot there. Good defense by Mariah Lee. Alicia Jacobs back on the floor for St. Mary. She joins Desi Elias, returning Leah Keough, Mariah Lee, and Mo Pullins, who have done terrific in the front court halfway through this first half.
Looks like we have a rowdy Rattler. Singular.
About two.
Is there two?
I saw another. It's a little early.
Yeah, it's a little early.
Saturday, and you know, I mean, I'll speak for myself. I don't know about you guys here in the booth with me. Coming back to school, my sleeping schedule's still trying to catch up to me. I was up till 6 tossing and turning last night, trying to, you know, I guess I was so excited for the game. And but really, I think it's the sleeping schedule trying to catch up. So maybe the Rowdy Rattlers, you know, trying to catch up as well. I feel pretty sure they'll be here for the 4 o'clock game, and you can join us right here inside Bill Gree Arena or live on Ustream. The men will take on McMurray themselves. And the men's team, not shabby at all, really picking up from where they left off in last year's regional appearance, the NCAA tournament appearance. Elias loses possession. 16-16 all here. Swung over. Here's McMurray. Good defense here by Jacobs. Pass to Collins, bagging down on Keough. A tough jumper, no good off the front iron. Rattler's got to grab this board. Offensive board to McMurray. And now the Warhawks will look to reset here.
Oh, came off the leg.
Off the leg of McMurray, and it'll stay with St. Mary. It'll go to St. Mary's.
Looks like that was Miss Collins there. Mo Pullins checks back into the game. Here comes Desi Elias. Swinging it out to Keough. Mariah Lee. Almost a steal there. Ooh, air ball. And out of bounds to McMurray. Errant pass there by Mo Pullins.
Still tied at 16 here. And with the Rattlers rolling right now in the Heartland Conference, Nolan, and having a previous Newcomer of the Year award winner on this team in Jackie Woods, it begs the question, can the Rattlers get another one with Leah Kiowa and or Desi Elias?
Oh, definitely. Especially with Kiowa, the way she scores just every game.
Her numbers are terrific, and it's not just the scoring. I think it's, you know, it's the passing and playmaking ability we talked about earlier. And this stems up from a conversation having with my colleague Danielle Torres, Christian Bauer on the men's side. Also the playmaker for the men's Rattlers. He could definitely be Heartland Conference Newcomer of the Year as well.
Definitely.
So the Rattlers can snag both in one fell swoop, and only time will tell. We'll find out mid-March as this one goes out of play. Still tied at 16 here. 8:37 remaining, as you can see on the top of our Rattlers live graphics adorning your screen. This shot, a lot of bounces, doesn't go in. Rattlers will scoop this rebound. And now Elias will come back and lead this one up the court. Foul on display.
It's a foul on Keisha Collins. Her first foul, 5th team foul.
Here's Jacobs driving, and that pass, Keogh's going to save it. Oh, nice attempt there. Gotta love the hustle, though. I mean, out on line again, pick up basketball. That one's out. I'm not chasing that one down. 16 all here as we are under 8 minutes. Tie ball game. Rattlers have trailed by as many as 5. They got it all tied up here. Driving, nice drive, and that one goes in.
That's Tori Salazar.
5'7" guard. And Boyd is stripped. And here's Salazar again. Drops it off. Looking for a 3. That shot no good. A little hesitant when she dropped it off, and seemed to drag her foot a little bit. Could have been a travel. That shot no good. Again for McMurray. Rattlers with a rebound. Liz Boyd up the court. Over to Wood. She started off hot. 7 of the first 10 for the Lady Rattlers. And right there she draws a foul. And she'll head to the line for 2 after this timeout. Stay with us. More upcoming. Lady Rattlers trailing by 2 to McMurray. Live on Ustream. Welcome back, Rattler fans. 7:03 remaining in the first half. Live from Bill Grahey Arena. Remember, Rattler fans, to stick with us as we'll have the men's game upcoming after this one on our Super Saturday doubleheader between the St. Mary's Rattlers and the McMurray Warhawks. Jackie Woods at the line gets the first one to go. That's 8 points for her on the night. leading all scorers in both Rattler White and McMurry Maroon. I think maroon's definitely the color, right?
Yeah, that's the maroon.
I go with maroon as well. 18-all here, and we've been tied a couple of times. Kyra Littlejohn checking in for St. Mary's. She'll join Leah Kiowa, Mariah Lee, Jackie Woods, and Liz Boyd. That shot no good, and no one there to rebound. Rattlers have struggled on the boards, and that right there was a golden opportunity. Ball comes loose. Good defense being played here by the Rattlers. A lot of shot clock left for McMurray. This one down low. That shot is up, and a foul is called.
I'm not even sure that was supposed to be a shot.
Maybe it was just put up as a pass.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it'll earn Collins a trip to the line.
Speaking of Super Saturdays, there's all kinds of college basketball on today.
Yeah. Anything
Syracuse versus Louisville.
Wow.
Number 6 versus number 1. Got Butler versus Gonzaga. Gonzaga was been questioned to be one of the favorites for the national championship.
I got to ask you your thoughts on the playoffs tomorrow. I guess your Super Bowl picks.
My Super Bowl picks. I can't see San Francisco losing. I really can't. And to be perfectly honest, as much as I'd love to see Ray Lewis back in the Super Bowl, I can't see them winning. So
they were close. Remember last year they were very close, and then they beat them this year on a questionable call for the field goal.
Right.
The 1-and-1, no good, but Pullen snatches it up and not able to get that put back there as that one just rolls off the iron. Rattlers trailing by 2. So you have Niners Pats in the Super Bowl.
I do, which me as a Steelers fan would be a lose-lose situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, having San Francisco winning would be 6 Super Bowls for them, and having the Pats win, that would mean 4 Super Bowls for Tom Brady. And either way, I lose.
Well, I will have to echo your picks. I got Niners and Pats too. I think the Falcons really, I don't think they deserve to win that game last week. They were able to sneak back into it, though they led, I think by, what was it, 14 or so? Maybe
yeah,
14.
Looks like we're back into it. Jackie Woods, huge 3, 21-20.
12 of the 21 for the Rattlers by Jackie Woods. Ooh. I don't know about you guys. That looked like all ball to me. And
boy, they're not even going to let Coach Martins talk.
Yeah, they're going to try to restrain him. Keep him calm here. And
I know we don't say it much, but much love to our sister school, Dayton. They had a hard, they lost the game, but they fought so hard against Butler and almost beat them. So I give many props to them. Great team. I hope they do well this year. They're, of course, in the Atlantic 10 with Butler and all those people, and I hope to see them do well.
And remember our sister school, Chaminade.
Also a very good basketball team.
Remember, they upset the Texas Longhorns way back in the Maui Invitational.
Yes,
we didn't talk about that, I think. So though we're 2 months late, congratulations to them as well as you bring up sister schools and whatnot. At the line is Kyra Littlejohn as she's able to draw the foul.
In the bonus now with 18 fouls for McMurray.
And the Rattlers got to knock down the free throws. Not able to capitalize on that one either. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Rattlers trailing by 1, make it 3 now, as that jumper is good. Tough jumper there, but that's
good from Keisha Collins.
Now Woods dribbling. Screen by Pullins. Swung over Boyd. Back to Littlejohn driving in the lane. Nice dish. Pullins count it and the foul. You know, we talked about that a couple of times this season, and an underrated trait of Jackie Woods is her playmaking ability. She has good court vision and can really finish off a play. And we see here Mo Pullins also can finish off a play and able to draw the foul as well. Count it. And Pullins caps off that three-point play. And again, that's the third tie since the 16-16 gridlock we were in. 24 all. Remember, Rattler fans, to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/St. Mary's Rattlers. Also, follow us on Twitter @St. Mary's Rattlers. And, of course, for the latest, the new RattlerAthletics.com coming January the 29th, I believe.
For those of you longtime Rattler fans, we'd love for you to join our Rattler Nation.
Of course, you can go to the website, RattlerAthletics.com, find out how you can be a part of Rattler Nation. Here's Boyd. That jumper is good. And the Rattlers have their first lead in quite a bit.
I think they just scored that wrong, but we'll see in a second.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. Stay with us. More upcoming. Rattlers lead it by 3. Welcome back, Rattler fans. 30-second timeout taken by McMurry as they now trail 26-24. And we were talking about that here in the booth. That was a two-pointer by Boyd, not a three. And though we would have gladly taken that extra point, we could have used it now.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll definitely settle with a momentary lead. 26 all now. It's been a very close game. Not any team really garnering an advantage. Here's Littlejohn trying to speed through the court. Littlejohn, Boyd, Woods, Bria Bell, and Mo Pullins. I think Mo Pullins taking a breather since she came in early on in this half.
Yeah.
She has played an abundance of minutes. And Woods at the line again. After this timeout, stay with us. More upcoming. Rattlers Ustream Live.
You're watching Rattlers Live on Ustream.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. A 26 tie between the St. Mary's Rattlers and the McMurry Warhawks. Jackie Woods breaks that right here as her first free throw is good. 27-26 now. Rattlers trying to get some kind of cushion here going into the half. And Woods knocks it down.
Looks like McMurry's going to use their entire bench. Now we're seeing Angela Snow off the bench.
They're really going into their bench, and maybe fresh legs, Nolan, is what's keeping McMurry in this one.
They're kind of young. Angela Snow, just a freshman. She's a hometown girl from Abilene, Texas.
That shot won't count. They'll send McMurray to the line. It'll just be off the out of the sideline as we are in the late stages of the first half, and
it's like an offensive foul. Number 42, there is no 42.
Maybe not on the roster, but definitely on the court. Not of it is not on the court either, is there?
No, they marked that wrong for us.
There's Boyd swinging over to Kyra Littlejohn. Down low, Mariah Lee. Good posting. And just like that, the Rattlers get an easy bucket, and they've had very little of those. Four-point lead here for the Rattlers, and now we're under the 2-minute mark. It's definitely where the Rattlers want to be. Traveling violation. They forced a turnover there, and if not, that was going to be a block anyway.
Yeah.
McMurray again with some substitutions. I really enjoyed the play of Littlejohn, and I remember from last year, I don't think she was that tall or long, and maybe hit a growth spurt. And Desi Elias kind of struggling to begin this game. Littlejohn's kind of been a good, ball manager and able to take care of the ball there, as Jackie Woods not able to take care of that one as that goes out of bounds. Rattlers with 4 turnovers and McMurray with about 4 themselves.
I can't believe that didn't hit a McMurray player.
Side defense is being played by McMurray.
Here's Keisha Collins. She's got some kind of wrap on her knee. I was wondering why she was out for so long.
Guess trainer's working on her. She's right back in here, banging down low. Good defense there by Woods. Nice rebound by Pullins, and now about $1:05 remaining. Rattlers with possession. He's going to drain as much clock as he can here. Here's Lee, swings it over, and Littlejohn saves it. Has a bit of room all the way down low. She is rejected. And now McMurray on the run. Stop and pop. Again, a little bit shuffling to the legs there. Ball will stay with McMurray. 37.8 remaining in the first half.
That's the second time that Thomas has done that. She's kind of shovels her feet before she shoots.
Very unorthodox shooting style.
She got to be careful. They're going to start calling that travel.
Yeah, can get a whistle for one quickly indeed. Top of the key, Collins, jumper, that's good. As the Rattlers inbounded quickly. Under 30 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Ball stolen, McMurray with it. Collins, nice dump off. Liz Boyd staying with it. And that's just a good play there by McMurray, able to get the rebound. And MJ Vickers puts it in. 30-30 all. 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you. Rattler fans, remember, stay with us as we not only have the second half of coming, but we also have the men in action. They'll be taking on McMurray as well. The rebounds have been a particular struggle for St. Mary's, especially on the offensive boards. McMurray with 4 of those. St. Mary's only with 1. A special thank you to Danielle Torres feeding me all this info. 15 seconds even remaining. 30-30 score, and of course, I think what a fitting way, as this one has been close all along. Owen, do you expect the Rattlers to make the adjustments in the second half and pull away?
I think so. The McMurry team seems like they get tired a little quick.
Hence all those substitutions, I would say.
Yeah, seems like they don't have a lot of steam to them. So
I think as long as the Rattlers secure some rebounds, I think they should be ahead, and they've been able to extend this lead as many as 4, as we saw right now. McMurray coming back and cutting the deficit. Here's Woods, drops it off. Little John for 3, no good, and that will send us to the half. A very nice ball game here to start off in the first half of our Super Saturday. Rattlers and Warhawks tied at 30 apiece. Stay with us. You're watching all the action live on Ustream.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. We're squared away as 30 after the McMurry Eagles went on a quick 6-0 run to end the half. Joe Rodriguez here, along with Danielle Torres, will be taking you the rest of the way here. It's Rattlers ball here to start off. Danielle, what did you see in the first half that you liked from the Rattlers? What did you see that you didn't like?
Well, of course, I always like the intensity that the Rattlers bring on the court. They're always quick to balls, and there's Bria Bell starting the half right with 2 points. Those are her first 2 points of the game, but really I didn't like the turnovers. That really hurt the Rattlers a lot. They turned over 6. Also the offensive rebounds, they didn't have much.
And then also a bit of a struggle with that zone that the War Eagles have been instituting, as that one's down for 2 quickly, and Jamie Wilson with the answer there. 32 all here. But what did you like for the Rattlers? Jackie Edwards so far, she hasn't missed yet. Hopefully no jinx.
Yeah.
15 points so far out of the Rattlers 30 in that first half.
Yeah, that's kind of expected from Jackie. I'd say if she doesn't put up a big amount of numbers, something's wrong with her, and we question why she's not doing so well on the court. But you know, Jackie's great. She always put up points and helped the Rattlers. Really, she's kept them in the game. She has the highest scorer on the team with 14 right now. Yeah, what about you? What did you like first half?
For the Rattlers, I really liked it when they were able to break the presses. We see a 3 fired up and hit there. 35-32 now the score for Liz Boyd there. I really liked it when they were able to beat the zone and then get a quick basket off of that. I think that because they took so much time in between the half. They only came out with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left for shoot around, probably drawing up some X's and O's there to beat that press. And then, as I said earlier, the War Eagles after that falling back into a zone, so probably drawing up some plays there too. As the Rattlers forced a turnover here, some great defense.
Definitely, defense has been a big key there. Liz Boyd squeaks through the defense but isn't able to connect. But Bria Bell gets the offensive rebound and puts it back in for 2.
Great job by Bell there. She rebounded the ball, kept it above her head, went up with it quickly. Quick 2 points for the Rattlers.
Yeah. And that's one thing I think that Bria Bell needs to do is get those quick, easy buckets. Already 4 points in the second half. So Bria Bell, good second half for her.
Quick timeout here for McMurry. We'll take it with them. So you're watching Rattlers Ustream Live. Welcome back, Rattler fans. A quick 7-2 run here for the Rattlers. A couple of buckets by Liz Boyd and Bria Bell. So far, so good in the second half, wouldn't you say, Danielle?
Yeah, I'd say. And it's always important to come out right after the half and get going. You don't fall down behind like McMurray is doing right now. And there's a foul right there.
A little bit too much contact with the body, I think, there by Bria. Foul's on the floor, though. They'll take it on the baseline here. Roughly 17:30 left so far.
Good defense by the Rattlers denying. That's a 5-second call right there. So Rattlers really showing their defensive skills.
Very good job so far. Wonder if a little fire was lit underneath them during that halftime.
Now, Joe, you are a sports fan, correct?
I am indeed a sports fan.
And before the half, or the first half, David and Noah were talking about tomorrow's games. You interested in those games at all?
Are you talking about the football games?
Exactly, yes, the football games.
I have a high interest in the football games, I'd say. Obviously, a lot of interest in it. Baltimore and New England. New England, obviously, 8.5-point favorites, I think, right now. They were 9-point favorites, but the betting in Vegas knocked it down. And brief tease, I do believe David said in between games we'd all get on camera and we could possibly talk about those games. But for now, Rattlers just scored another basket, 39-32. We'll hopefully be bringing that to you in between the women's game and the men's game here today.
Yeah, big question though. Who's going to the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, I said at the start of the year I predicted 49ers and Patriots.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to change it to 49ers and Ravens.
Really?
That Ravens pick is a little bit more with my heart than my head, though.
Yeah, I'd say. No, I think both AFC teams have a good shot in going. I do think the Patriots are going to come out, though, and pull it out. But we'll see.
Rattlers ball here on the baseline. Alicia Jacobs gets it up to Liz Boyd now.
Here's Leah Keola doing some fancy dribbling, hands it off to Jackie, who goes in the defense and bails out, kind of. Looked like a block, but Rattlers get the benefit of the doubt and get a foul called.
I think the call was a push in the back on number 21 possibly, but no, I think they called it on number 3 for a hit to the face there. As Jackie Woods going to the line now.
And she sinks the first one.
17 points already for Jackie Woods. That'd be an impressive number for the end of the game.
Yeah, impressive. And what's also lack of impressive or surprising, Felicia Jacobs, 0 points. What do you make of that?
Just, she came out a little bit sluggish today. And I noticed in I think it was the first shot of this half, she came out, kind of forced a shot up. But I think right now she kind of just needs to let the game come to her. And obviously she's doing some good work on defensive end, as you see her contest a shot there, which is far short.
Here the Rattlers again running and pushing.
Excellent outlet pass there. Jackie was the beneficiary. 20 points already. So Rattlers now push their lead to 11. Biggest lead of the game, I do believe.
Biggest lead indeed. And that causes McMurry to call timeout. We'll take one with them. Stay with us. You're watching Rattlers on Ustream.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. 43-32. The run continues. Danielle, 13-2 to start the half here.
Yeah.
What have they done in order to get on that run so far?
Definitely worked on their defense. Obviously kept McMurry 2 points so far. And really they gotten out and ran, which is what they do best.
And then the point I was about to make, which is just nullified by the offensive rebound there by MJ Vickers. She gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. They've added the exclamation point, if you will, to all those defensive possessions by getting the rebound. And it looks like we're going to have another stoppage of time here. We'll go on ahead and take it with them. So you're watching Rattlers on Ustream. back, Rattler fans. 43-32 the score. A couple of free throws coming up for MJ Vickers, the senior from Albany High School.
And his first one's good. Brings the score to 43-33 in favor of your Rattlers.
Her third point of the game so far. Kevin Kotzer just walked in as drawn to my attention by Nolan Siniff. I'd like to remind you, after this game, the men's team will be playing. I believe that game is set to start at 4 o'clock, correct?
Yep, that's what the schedule has it as, 4. He's sitting right next to Christian Bauer, who I think should be newcomer of the year. Just really phenomenal point guard.
He really is. And the thing is, he makes a lot of passes that I see that just I wouldn't think to make those passes. And I consider myself a good passer. And
yeah, definitely. And he's a little shorter than most point guards, so he tries to throw it over his head a lot of times and gets me nervous, but passes seem to get there.
As we see a foul here on Liz Boyd, and a lot of good hustle there on that play, but got a little bit sloppy towards the end there. And it will be McMurray ball here. Morgan Pullins came in during the break, or as I guess we should call her now, Mo Pullins.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran into her in the library the other day on Friday, actually, and you know, aggressive on the court, can pull down rebounds like no one's business, but when I saw her in the library, she's very soft-spoken. You'd believe that she wasn't this dominant player on the court because the way she's so soft-spoken and shy, so it really surprised me.
I've noticed that about her too. I came in same time as her. We had orientation together. Just very reserved to herself, kind of.
Yeah.
But when she gets on that court, she's very aggressive, and as you said earlier, very good rebounder for this Rattlers team.
Yeah, definitely. Here's Liz Boyd guarding the ball up top. Jacobs now playing good defense. Bria Bell doing a good job denying the ball, and that causes a turnover for McMurray. And here's Jacobs up to Pullins. Nice layup there by Mo Pullins.
Excellent job running the floor there, and Felicia Jacobs rewarding the power forward there.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a good sign when your forwards get out and beat your guards up down the court.
And also, those fast break runs negate the press in the zone that McMurray's been running today.
McMurray trying to get going.
Foul there by Pullins, and we'll have 2 free throws coming up for Rakia Thomas for McMurray. Thomas so far a quiet day. She only has 2 points. Trying to add to that total right here, though. We'll have substitutions after this first shot.
Here's the first one up. And good. So here comes Mariah Lee substituting for Bria Bell.
Also in Sierra Micaeus and Keisha Collins for McMurray. McMurray 10 points down right now. That second one's off, but an offensive rebound there.
Yeah, offensive rebounds hurt the Rattlers in the first half, so. And again, McMurray takes advantage and scores, so they get 3 points out of that opportunity.
Keisha Collins with a bucket there, the offensive rebound by Ashton Jones. She has, I want to say, at least 3 offensive rebounds this game so far.
Yeah, she's been busy on the boards. Here's Mariah Lee, good turn and spin, but unable to convert.
I believe she picked up the foul there as well after the shot.
Here comes Desi Elias for Liz Boyd. Really phenomenal freshman season, I would say. Wouldn't you say, Joe?
I would, but she, Desi struggled a little bit in this first half of this game. I think she had at least 3 or 4 turnovers to herself, but we'll see if she comes out strong here and takes care of the ball. And really a tough transition to make from high school to college.
Yeah.
When you're especially a point guard, as it's been said before, if you're a center in high school and you're tall in high school, then hopefully you're just as tall in college. But as a point guard, the pressure picks up. And Desi right now, as a freshman, she's still a teenager, and she's playing against some seniors who are full grown and really have experience. But we'll see if she calms down after that half, as McMurry now in the bonus, and they'll shoot 1-1 the rest of the way here.
Yeah, definitely college, I'd say, for forwards and for centers in college, they get a lot taller, and for the guards in college, they get a lot faster. So definitely a lot of catching up for Desi, but she's doing a phenomenal job this season, and I'm sure she's going to have a fantastic 4 years here at St. Mary's. Here's McMurray inbounding.
Good contest there. It rolls off the rim. Desi with the rebound.
Pushing. Oh.
A little bit overzealous.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
2-on-1 now here for McMurray.
Good defense, though. Not giving up and causing the turnover.
That's some good hustle right there. She's able to go on ahead and get the ball back, and we have a player down here. I think she might have bumped her head on her teammate.
Yeah, she's going to get a sub in for her.
It's number 2, Sierra Makis down, but she pops right back up, and she'll be taken out of the game here.
Yeah, this is Tori Salazar in to replace her. Salazar, 2 points, 2 fouls so far in the game. Here comes Elias bringing up the ball, looking for some offense. And there's an offensive foul.
I believe that's going on Jacobs.
Yeah, a little too aggressive trying to cut to the basket there. So McMurray ball.
That's Jacobs' 3rd foul, and still, as you said earlier, hasn't scored in this game.
Yeah. If you're Coach Barnes, do you take her out, or what's your call?
I think at this stage in the game, she has to get time in order to feel her way in. She's doing a good job defensively. So
keep her in for defense?
I'd go on ahead and keep her in for now, but of course make sure she's safe. As
and here we go.
Morgan Pullins now, and
Shan Bottoms strongly disagrees on that one.
I agree with Coach Martin saying that he was juggling it and he wants to talk it over with the referee, but we have a timeout here. We'll take it with them. So you're watching the Rattlers on Ustream. Welcome back, Rattler fans. 45-37 the score here. As McMurray has cut the lead from 13 to 8 here. It'll be McMurray ball. They're in the bonus the rest of the way. Rattlers only 2 fouls on them so far this half, so still quite a ways to go. Jackie Woods,
yeah.
I should say.
Yeah, the change of last name. Currently known as Jackie Edwards, now Jackie Woods.
There's a quick bucket there by McMurray, and now it's a 6-point game. 2 possessions.
Be Akila getting ready to check in on the next dead ball. Well, like we said, we have a doubleheader today, men follow, so stay tuned for that one. they're coming off a win against St. Edwards. I don't know if you caught that game.
I did. That was an intense up and down game. It was more a game that I felt like the Rattlers should have led and dominated the whole way, but
yeah,
St. Edwards staying in it the whole way, and just an exciting game with an exciting finish.
Yeah, not too many Rowdy Rattlers out today.
Well, it's the weekend. So.
Yeah, I'd say a 4-day weekend. Most of them possibly went home. We have no school on Monday, so possibly they went home. Hopefully more show up for the men's game, though. But Joe, during halftime of the St. Edwards game, the baseball academic awards were given out to the baseball and the softball and tennis, and I don't know about you, but that just made me excited for the upcoming baseball and softball seasons. What about you?
I am incredibly excited for the baseball and softball seasons. I talked with Jonathan Perez yesterday briefly. The closer for the Rattlers, most people consider the best closer in Division II baseball so far after his hot season yesterday. Just very excited for every one of the Rattlers. I think 2 or 3 All-American pitchers or so. And as was mentioned about a broadcast earlier in this year about Kevin Kotzer, you hear that term All-American thrown around and you think, oh, well, okay, you know, whatever. It really isn't a whatever thing. This is very exclusive. And to have multiple people on your team is really...
You're watching Rattlers live on Ustream.
And the softball team as well, just very exciting time for the Rattlers.
Yeah.
Stadium's not quite done. Construction is underway, but it'll be a great thing to see when they are indeed finished.
Yeah, definitely. It looks exciting what they've gotten up so far. I can't wait to see the new complexes, the new fields. I'm sure the softball and baseball teams are just as excited to get those back so they can start playing at home again.
As Desiree Elias there, she goes in, draws a foul. Did a good job protecting the ball there with her body. She'll shoot too. I know the men's games for baseball will be played at Wolf Stadium this year, the AA home of the Missions, the AA affiliate of the Padres. As that first free throw rattles out for Elias, she manages to hit the second one there. And it leads back to 6. Elias now with 3 points here.
There's some good defense again by the Rattlers.
I'm really liking how they're denying the entry pass to the low post.
Yeah, I'm really liking that too. They're doing a real good job. Mariah Lee and Bria Bell down there.
Collision in the paint there. Elias able to get up to contest that shot.
Another offensive rebound. And then a foul. I believe it's going to be called on Liz Boyd.
That'll be her third. And that's the 10th team foul now, so they'll be shooting double bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah, and with 10:25, that's not a good thing for the Rattlers.
It really isn't, because what it allows McMurry to do is it allows them to stop the clock every time they're shooting free throws and really get their way back into the game.
Yeah.
And plus, it puts your players into foul trouble, as we mentioned earlier with Felicia Jacobs.
And here's Bria Bell checking in for Mariah Lee. And the second one's up. That's good. So now what was an 11-point lead now cut down to just 4.
And I think that it really is all those fouls and getting into the bonus. It's not flashy or exciting to see someone make the free throw, but at the end of the day, those really add up.
Yeah. There's some flashy offense for Jackie Woods. 20 points on the game for her, or 22, excuse me, on the game for her.
Again, kind of keeping pace with scoring almost half of the Rattlers' points so far.
Here's a offensive foul. Good job by Elias to step in and use her body to get that offensive foul.
She did a really great job there. She moved her feet, kept her hands to herself. Excellent job there.
It's always the the rule if you're a defensive player to not use your hands to swipe at the ball. And she did a perfect job just moving her feet, getting in front of the ball, and laying out her body.
Excellent job holding her position.
Good pass. Yeah, Bell should have just gone up with that one instead. Calling a travel. Look at Coach Martin telling Bell to just shoot it.
Wow.
No. I would agree with Martin's on that. That one wide open under the basket.
I would too.
Yeah.
Just such an amazing pass from Elias too. As see some extracurriculars happening under the basket, and Bria Bell, I think, called for the foul, and that'll be 2 free throws. Like I said earlier, it stops the clock. Possibly 2 free points here if McMurry can make their free throws.
Yeah, and it also stops, you know, the great defensive effort that the Rattlers are putting in.
As Ashton Jones misses that first free throw. That's Bria Bell's 3rd foul here. As I believe Rattlers now with 3 players with 3 fouls. Bria Bell.
That was Keola.
Yeah, Keola as well.
Getting the ball.
Felicia Jacobs. Sorry to cut you off there.
Oh, sorry. Keola got the ball, but she also has 3 fouls, I believe, correct?
That is what. Yeah.
Right, that's what we're... So McMurray putting on a little bit of press here. Rather is able to get across the half.
Bit of a 1-2-2 press there. Another great
There we go, Bria Bell.
Finish that way.
Good finish. And a good pass. I'd say the Rattler guards are pretty good passers, wouldn't you say, Joe?
Oh, really excellent. As we see here, turnover by Elias. She goes right at it.
Nice!
That's her 2nd play that she's finished on a fast break like that. This time drawing the foul. Very aggressive play. Probably knowing she'd get fouled, but still, after taking the contact, being able to finish.
Yeah, great body control.
So we'll have a timeout. We'll go to break with that. Rattlers up 10, free throw upcoming. As you're watching Rattlers basketball, Ustream Live.
You're watching Rattlers Live on Ustream.
Thank you for bringing us back, Kevin. As we will see Kevin later on today, 4 o'clock, the scheduled start time. We'll see how that goes with the girls' game now going on. 52-42. And Desiree Elias, we've seen some good plays out of her so far today as she completes the and one there. As Rattlers now lead by 53-42.
And the men, are they playing doubleheader as well with McMurray, or?
I do believe they are playing McMurray, yes.
So that'll be fun to watch.
Elias falls down there. And
oh, tough break for the Rattlers. Another offensive rebound for McMurray.
Jackie Edwards managed to knock that ball up, but went straight to a McMurray player, and then they were just out of position for the rebound.
Rattlers again doing a good job of breaking the press. Here's Boyd running the offense and out to Woods. Now Keola driving baseline, pops, shot, no good.
Long on that one, and it'll be McMurray ball now. And we'll have another timeout after that. As 53-44 the score, your Rattlers lead as you're watching Ustream Live.
So we all know times are tough. And in an effort to save some money, Rattlerman thought maybe it'd be best to move back on campus. So, hey, what's up, man?
And welcome back, Rattler fans. Just under 8 minutes left as we resume. Back and forth we go. Rattler starting this second half with a big run of their own. Then McMurry able to cut it down to, I believe, around 4.
Yeah.
And now the Rattlers back up by 9 as we continue here. The Rattlers in the zone here. That shot is short, but another offensive rebound and a putback by MJ Vickers.
Yeah, offensive rebounds and free throws are what's going to kill the Rattlers at the end if they don't end up winning this one.
Interesting choice there by Coach Martins to go zone after his team struggled with rebounding on him.
Oh, and a late whistle there. Offensive foul called on Leah Keola. So Felicia Jacobs is going to come in and replace her because she now has 4 fouls and no points. That is surprising.
Very surprising. Keola and Jacobs both struggling here today, but the Rattlers still managing to find themselves ahead.
Yeah, the Rattlers again playing heavy defense.
Elias right up on her man.
Good no call on the ref right there. A little bit of contact.
Jacobs able to come in with the board. And Liz Boyd now with the ball. She gives it up to Desi Elias. Breaks her man down.
Nice move there. Elias able to flip it up.
Another great job there protecting the ball with her body. You see her kind of cradle it in her arm and then just extend at the last moment to put it up for the easy 2.
And there, Steele looking for a tip but doesn't get it. Quick hands.
She's really playing well after that first half where she had the couple of turnovers, but coming out and playing hard for the Rattlers. I think all 8 of her points might be in this half. She scored 6 in this half so far, and she had the other 2 on a fast break in the first half.
Here's McMurray looking for some offense, still trying to cut into this Rattler lead. Jumper up. Misses. Oh, and another offensive rebound and a foul. So a double whammy there for the Rattlers. And if that's on Bria Bell, then that's her 4th too. Wow.
It is on Bria Bell. Bria Bell is looking for the jump ball there. Which would have been possession Rattlers, but now instead it's her 4th foul. 1 more away from being disqualified from the game. 6:30 left. That first free throw is good for Jamie Wilson.
Coach Martins wisely pulls her out, brings in Mo Pullins, who also 3 fouls, so Rattlers really...
all kinds of foul trouble.
Yeah, all kinds.
Pullins, though, also contributing 7 points to the cause. That second shot's off, and Liz Boyd down with the rebound.
Rattlers looking to push. Elias to Pullins. Oh, Pullins just gets her shot blocked.
Good job by Vickers there of going straight up. That way, no foul on Pullins. Wilson now by the ball. She's guarded by Woods.
Just shot. McMurray misses, and another offensive rebound.
Salazar.
And another offensive rebound.
Salazar had 2 offensive rebounds that possession and couldn't get it.
Yeah, and she's got to be kicking herself for that one.
A foul there, Salazar. She fouls Boyd.
And now the Rattlers are in a bonus.
That's Salazar's 4th foul, so she has to be careful now. And she'll be coming out of the game for Jaren Koenig. Rattlers will be shooting 1-1 the rest of the way. That's the 8th team foul on McMurray. 2 more total double bonus.
And the first one's good for Liz Boyd. That brings her with 9 points on the game. Here's a second. She connects on that one.
30-second timeout here by Coach Martins. We'll go on ahead and take them with him. Rattlers up 10, 5:48 remaining. So you're watching Ustream. Joe Rodriguez, Danielle Torres back with you. Nolan Sinif, the music listening man, running the scoreboard with us here.
An absent voice, David Tovar, not on the broadcast.
David will be back though for the men's game, I believe, after him and Nolan did the first half. David actually sitting with his parents. I got to meet them briefly, and very nice folks.
Yeah, David, coming from a good family. I'm sure David, if he were to hear this, his head would get even bigger than it already is.
Very true. David and I actually have a class together this year. It's very exciting. Don't tell our professor this, but it's a night class. So on Thursdays, usually that's well, the NBA has its doubleheader on TNT those nights.
He pulls it up on his laptop, doesn't he?
No, I pull it up on my laptop. And so we have. I'm taking notes on my laptop as the bucket falls for McMurray there. As scores now 57-49. So I have my laptop set up. On the left side of the screen, I have my notes how I'm taking them, and then on the right side of the screen, on the top right of it, we're watching a Rattler game, which has you guys playing on it.
Yeah.
And then in the bottom right of the screen, we're watching whatever basketball games on TNT.
Wow, so no class is being watched.
Oh no. Well, I have to turn my notes in at the end of the class, or else Professor counts you absent. So.
And what class is that?
Our food and nutrition class.
Food and nutrition.
It's Desiree Elias. She gets fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line now. As that first one falls through, 58-49 now the score.
And she connects the other one too, so now Rattlers hanging on to that 10-point lead. 5 minutes about left in this one. Can your Rattlers hold on? We're hoping so.
They're able to push the lead to 10 with about 5 minutes left. By all means, not calling the game, but pretty convincing lead.
Yeah.
We've seen crazier things happen as Felicia Jacobs able to hustle to get the rebound there to Boyd.
Jackie wisely slows it down, says, settle down, let's run the offense. Here's Jacobs diving. Oh, I'm not sure if that ball got tipped. Oh, and there's a tip ball, and Elias ends up with it and connects.
Excellent job there.
Yeah.
Doubled back after she saw the pass was coming and was able to get the easy steal and her 3rd fast break basket of the game.
Yeah, just court awareness on that play.
That one off.
Jacobs, yeah. Looking to push again. She had a slight advantage, but decides wisely to pull it out. Jackie, just misses on that one.
That's something we haven't seen much of from Woods today, actually missing a shot. 22 points, the count right now. Woods now playing some defense and forcing the travel. As Keisha Collins was trying to say that she was juggling the ball, therefore no travel, but call is a travel. 61-49, the lead for the Rattlers. Timeouts taken. So you're watching Rattlers Ustream Live.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. Your Lady Rattlers up 61-49 in a doubleheader Saturday. Rattlers taking on McMurry. Just about 3 minutes and 30 seconds under in this one. Rattlers have been strong and aggressive in the second half. There, Felicia Jacobs finally gets her 2 points on the nice assist from Jackie Woods.
Felicia was just waiting for them to finally go man-to-man so she could make a backdoor cut and beat the defense.
That play perfectly drawn up out of the timeout. Coach Martins has to be proud of his girls' performance in the second half. Oh, and there's a chance for a three-point play there. Mo Pullins picks up her 4th foul.
It's Taylor Russell, a freshman, able to get that one to go.
So this shot's up and good. 11-point lead for the Rattlers as Woods brings it up. She's got a clear lane to the basket.
Tried to get it there to Pullins, but not able to get it done.
Yeah, not smart if you're the Rattlers. You kind of want to run some clock off of this one.
McMurry, though, full court pressure now. Man-to-man instead of doing the press like they were earlier. So that one's just off of Pullins' hand. It'll be McMurray ball on the baseline.
Good defense. There, oh, Jacobs. Oh, she does steal it after all, and there's just no chance for defender to get that one.
4 quick points for Jacobs here. Looking to seal this Rattlers victory.
Yeah, that's got to feel good for her. Being scoreless the whole game and then able to get 2 quick layups.
Yep. She's been scrapping as a quick answer there by McMurray as Rakita Thomas able to put that one in. She's been playing good defense and rebounding here and there, but it always feels good to be able to see that ball go through the net for you. It's a turnover here for McMurray.
And they push it up. Try to get the foul on Edwards, but she doesn't bite, so just a easy 2 there from McMurray. Score 65-56.
Rakita Thomas with 2 back-to-back buckets there for McMurray. Now Jackie Woods bringing the ball up, able to beat her defender, and a dish off to Morgan Pullins.
Yeah, Rattlers just getting layups now. McMurray looks a little winded. We saw early in the first half, McMurray pulled all their bench off and was rotating in and out, so doesn't look like she's going to do that here. Instead, she calls a timeout. We'll take one with them. Minute 29 left in this one. You're watching Rattlers on Ustream.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. 67-58 the score. Rattlers lead here. A lot more scoring in the second half as it was 30-30 at the halfway point. Rattlers looking to close this game out. Next foul will put the Rattlers into a double bonus. They will shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way.
Yeah, oh, Leah Keogh, a nice pass to Mariah Lee, sorry, excuse me. She will go to the free throw line for 2.
Very tough game for the Rattlers today. Few turnovers, the offensive rebounds, all the fouls, but if all holds true to form, and it looks like we'll see victory here as that first free throw goes down.
Yeah, definitely. Rattlers pretty even in the first half with McMurry tying it up 30-30 at half, but coming out of the second half just strong. Built a 13-point lead, and Rattlers haven't trailed in the second half.
That second free throw also goes down. 6 points on the game there for Mariah Lee.
Yeah, so 60 seconds left in this one. McMurray trying to host up a 3. Misses right there. Liz Boyd comes up with the rebound. Jacobs wants to push it, but Boyd does a wide decision and just holds up the offense. Now she's stuck.
Timeout there by Coach Martins. He didn't want the turnover there.
Yeah, so we'll stay with them. 30-second timeout here. Again, men follow. They play McMurray. The men coming off a win against St. Edwards.
Woo! Rattlers #1. Woo!
David up here in the broadcast, making some noise.
Very excited.
Woo! Go Rattlers!
Well, Danielle, I'll go on ahead and ask you, obviously, an impressive game from Jackie Woods today, but who would you say would be your player of the game? And if you say Jackie Woods, then you have to say someone else as well.
Okay, well, Jackie Woods, obviously, but if I had to pick another player, gosh, can I give it to the team as a defensive side? Because they
Sure,
played great defense today, so I'd say the defensive side.
Very solid defense by the Rattlers today. Not giving up much at all in the paint, except for after the offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Foul there, and free throws now for Felicia Jacobs. She'll look to add to her point total. 4 points today.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, not much points, but a lot of defensive tips and denials. So Jacobs doing her part. Not so much on the scoreboard, but on parts where it doesn't show.
And also a good job of not fouling after she picked up that third one. That was a concern that we had earlier.
Yeah, definitely no Rattlers fouled out in this one. We were kind of scared that we'd have to see some Rattlers foul out, but no one fouled out. So Mariah Lee doing a good job not fouling.
Very good defense, hands straight up there, and Rattlers will be able to run out the clock here. As 71-58 the score, except for a foul by McMurray, and well, we'll get to see Jackie Woods at the free throw line now, looking to add to her already 22 points.
Yeah, we're going to have a sub come in from McMurray. Not quite sure why. 21 seconds. I'd say this one's about wrapped up. But here comes 2 subs in.
Jackie Woods, 23 points so far. Only Rattler player who's in right now who hasn't actually picked up a foul, so just in her own world here today.
Yeah, and that's an offensive rebound. Oh, but she throws it away there. It'll be McMurray ball, 15 seconds left.
Bit of a weird play there from Mariah Lee. She wanted to go back up with it, but then she realized she could have run out the clock, and just not a good pass to Liz Boyd there.
Yeah.
She was double teamed. So.
Here's McMurray's final possession. And that ball rattles in there for
Salazar.
Yeah, now just about do it. Your Rattlers take this one 72-60.
Very good game there.
Danielle Torres, Joe Rodriguez, first half. Nolan, David.
So I believe we'll have David talking to Coach Martins here in a bit. But we'll take a little break and then talk about this game and wrap it up in a bit. So you're watching Rattlers on Ustream Live.
Rattler fans, welcome back. Your Lady Rattlers victorious against McMurry University. I'm joined by Coach Martins. Coach, terrific game out there. Talk to me a little bit about that first half. A very tight game. I mean, you had maybe 4 or 5 ties, and you guys went to the halftime at 30. I talked about on the broadcast adjustments needed to be made. And what adjustments did you make with your team?
You know, we went how we wanted to. We changed how we wanted to attack their zone, their 1-3-1 defense there, and we struggled with it the first half. First time we'd seen it all year, and really only had one day to prepare for it yesterday, and we didn't do a very good job preparing for it, evidently. So, you know, it was different. You know, it was a little bit different for us, and we talked about how we wanted to attack, and you know, we talked about playing our game, and we didn't play our game the first half, and second half a little bit better there.
Now, in that first half, Jackie Woods had almost half of the points. How important was Jackie in this game, and then her getting help from Desi Elias, from Liz Boyd, and Felicia Jacobs down the stretch?
No, Jackie did great. I mean, she has the ability to score. Put up those type of numbers anytime, and she did a great job today. I mean, I don't know if she missed a shot. If she did, it was late in the game, and she was dialed in and played well. And then I thought our post players did some really good things towards the end of the game. I thought Mariah did some things well, hit some shots. Bria did really well there, got a couple big shots when we needed it, and so it was a team effort. I thought Des came in the second half and gave us a lot of spark, a lot of energy there, and that's what we needed. I mean, it was a true team effort today.
Yeah, she really bounced back from that first half. Now, Coach, you guys are still unbeaten in Heartland Conference play. Now, although McMurry is in the Heartland Conference, they're a provisional member, so the game wouldn't have counted against you guys. But how important was it to maintain these winning ways?
No, very important. We talked about it going in. Our longest winning streak of the year was 5 games, and we were at 5 again today, and we needed to get up to 6, and that was our goal going in. And we told the girls, I think it was a mistake. I'm going to tell them they're 3-1. I think they're 3-2 versus Heartland competition. I mean, so they were right up there in the top half of the conference. I mean, they beat International, they beat St. Ed's, they beat Fort Smith. They won some big games, and they're a provisional member, but they got some talent on their team, and our girls needed to show up and be ready to play today.
Yeah, you ladies, Rattlers did a good job in finally creating that space in that second half. Well, Coach, I think you guys are on the road the next couple?
We're on the road at least, the next three. We don't play again until next Saturday. First time we play Oklahoma Christian, and don't know anything about them. Got to go home, break down some film on them this weekend so we can be ready to go on Monday. And then we start the conference season over again. So, we talk about, how are we going to be throughout the second half of the season, and we started. We were 10-3 at the 13-game mark, and I think we're 4-0 right now in the second half, and that's what we want to maintain.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. Good luck up there next week.
Thank you.
Your Lady Rattlers victorious. Remember, Rattler fans, stick with us. The men follow, and I'm going to be joined by Danielle Torres very quickly as we wrap up this women's game. Danielle, some DT time here as we have Daryl Taylor warming up over there. That's the third one. Yeah. But Danielle, Lady Rattlers played terrific today, especially in that second half after almost a dead even first half. They were able to pull it away.
Yeah, definitely. I think that I don't know if Coach Myers talked about it, but they came out really strong in the second half. Got up a 13-2 run, and from there they really just didn't look back. They got in a couple foul troubles, sent McMurray to the free throw line a couple times, which made the score closer than what it should have been.
And the Rattlers were able to pull it out. Well, Rattler fans, remember to stay with us. The men follow in about 26 minutes right here live on Rattlers Ustream. We thank you for watching.